our personal lives always under construction. We're always trying to become what Heavenly Father wants and needs us to become.
We are Saints in the South, your source for gospel growth and good times.
Everybody had the opportunity to drive down to Tallahassee, Florida to check in on the status of the construction of the temple. Tallahassee is the third of 5 temples that will be located in Florida. This was my first time actually taking a look at a temple up close and in person during the construction phase. And I took some photos and videos and added some commentary along with my visit as well. I also had the opportunity to visit with an individual who is heavily involved in overseeing the construction process, so that was pretty cool. So enjoy the video. This is the Tallahassee, Florida temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Construction is moving along very nicely. Expected completion date will be the beginning of 2024. So I'm standing on Thomasville Road in front of the temple. The face of the temple, the front, will face Thomasville Road, but the entrance will be on the side road, Papillion Way. And anyway, it's going to be beautiful. Sets up on a hill like all of our temples do on the higher ground. And pretty neat to be able to experience watching some construction take place on a temple here in the South. Watching the construction take place just for a little bit, pretty peaceful out here. Even with the construction going on, it feels peaceful. You can feel the spirit of the temple grounds and everything. So had the opportunity to talk with someone that's heavily involved in the project, and I had a good conversation with them and maybe share a few things with you that I learned. So behind me over here, you've got the actual church building that's been here for a little while. And you've also got a temporary visitor center here. And anyway, the guy said that about 40 or 50 people a week stop by and just check in out of curiosity and see what's going on. So there is a missionary couple that mans the visitor center, but they are away on zone conference today. A couple of construction facts about it. It sits on almost 5 acres of land, and it has about 30,000 square feet of space. It will have 2 endowment rooms, 2 ceiling rooms, and a baptistry. It is single story. It's got a steeple but does not have the angel Moroni at the top. So I asked about how the community was taken to having a temple from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints being built here in Tallahassee. And I said it was very well. I said that they actually refer to it as we are getting a temple. They don't call it the Mormon temple. They don't call it the LDS temple. They just say the temple, and we are getting a temple. And we talked about that a little bit and figured that with the number of temples that are dotting the earth now, with around 300 or so that have, including those that have been announced, more and more communities are much more accepting of the temple, and again see it as the community getting a temple. So I thought that was pretty cool. So one of the things that I'm thinking about and that has come to mind as I've sat here and watched the construction workers work on the temple grounds, is about our personal lives and how they are always under construction. We're always trying to become what Heavenly Father wants and needs us to become. And you know, just as with this temple, they use all kind of different tools, equipment, architectural plans, use a lot of people. A lot of people are involved in constructing this temple. Well, the same is true for our lives. In order to be able to build the best lives possible, to become the best person that we can, to become who our Heavenly Father needs us to become, we cannot do that on our own. We also can't do it without utilizing the tools that He's blessed us with. Temples, chapels, ordinances, scriptures, prayers, each other, leaders, parents. All of those are tools that goes into constructing the best versions of ourselves. And so I hope that each of us can look for ways to continue to construct, reconstruct, rip out some of the things that need to be ripped out, as President Nelson talks about, renovating our lives, just as they are renovating the Salt Lake Temple. But so continue to work on your life. I'm reminded of the primary song, I Love to See the Temple. My daughter Braylee just gave a talk in the primary program this past Sunday, and she quoted from that song. So feels good to be able to get a temple closer to home. And after this, it'll be Jacksonville. Y'all keep on striving.